Hi, friends! Welcome to Toon Hugs, the happiest place for fun, learning, and lots of laughter. Let's jump into today's adventure. In a small, cheerful town filled with lights and laughter, there lived two boys, Aarav and Raju. They were both the same age, studied in the same school, and eagerly waited for their favorite festival, Diwali, the Festival of Lights. But while their hearts were the same, their worlds were very different. Aarav belonged to a rich family. His father owned several shops in the city, and their bungalow was always shining with golden fairy lights and thousands of diyas. Every Diwali, Aarav received new clothes, mountains of sweets, and the newest firecrackers, all without even asking. Raju, on the other hand, lived with his parents in a small hut at the end of the same lane. His father sold vegetables in the market, and his mother worked as a maid, including at Aarav's home. Raju loved Diwali just as much as Aarav did, but for him, every new sweet or piece of clothing came from hard work and saving coins one by one. A week before Diwali, Raju stopped outside a shop window and gazed longingly at a beautiful white kurta hanging inside. "Ma," he said softly, "I want new clothes this Diwali too." His mother smiled gently, hiding her worry. "We'll see, beta. Maybe after I get my next payment." That night, Raju made a small decision. He would help his mother earn a little more. He carried water, cleaned courtyards, and even sold flowers in the market after school. Each evening, he slipped a few coins into a small box hidden under his pillow. Days passed, and finally, on the morning of Diwali, he counted his savings. It was just enough for a simple white kurta, a few small sweets, and one packet of sparklers. His heart danced with joy. He had earned his own Diwali. That evening, Aarav stood in his decorated garden wearing a shining golden sherwani. The house glowed with lights and firecrackers burst endlessly around him, but something felt missing. Everyone was busy. The servants were lighting diyas, his parents were attending guests, yet Aarav didn't feel the excitement he used to. He looked at the sky filled with fireworks, but didn't feel the sparkle in his heart. Just then, he saw Raju walking down the lane with his mother. Raju's white kurta glowed in the flickering light of a single small diya he was carrying. He was smiling, wide, bright, and pure. Aarav called out, "Hey Raju, come here!" Raju hesitated for a moment, but then walked up shyly, holding his diya carefully. Aarav looked at the small sparkler in Raju's hand and asked curiously, "You have only one?" Raju nodded, smiling brightly. "Yes, but it's enough to make my night bright." Aarav was quiet for a moment. He looked around at his big house filled with lights, sweets, and sounds, and suddenly realized how empty it all felt without joy. Raju, who had so little, was shining with true happiness. That moment changed Aarav's heart. He ran inside, grabbed a big box of firecrackers, and came back running. "Let's celebrate together," he said eagerly. Raju's eyes widened with surprise and joy. Together, they lit diyas, burst crackers, shared sweets, and laughed until their cheeks hurt. The garden glowed not just with lights, but with the warmth of friendship. For the first time, Aarav felt the true meaning of Diwali, not in the fireworks or fancy clothes, but in the simple joy of sharing. Raju's happiness lit up Aarav's heart like a diya in the dark. That night, under a sky full of stars, two small diyas burned side by side, one from Aarav's home and one from Raju's hut, shining together as a symbol of kindness, equality, and light. Moral of the story: Diwali shines brightest not in the sparkle of fireworks or the glitter of lights, but in the glow of kindness and sharing. True happiness doesn't come from wealth. It comes from the heart. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Toon Hugs for more fun and moral stories for kids.